Here, guys, we're gonna be replacing this old Dunkirk oil-fired hydronic boiler with 2 zones, and we're gonna be installing a new Pennco 130,000 BTU hydronic boiler. We went with a Pennco this morning because I'm gonna start pushing Pennco boilers. Mostly if the customer does not want to pay for the higher end of a Burnham or a Weil-McLean. But Pennco is a nice boiler. They are made in the USA. They are manufactured in the state of New York, upstate in Utica, New York. And they're the only manufacturer out there that offers 20-year warranties on their cast iron block. Their block is made of cast iron, and their sections are put together with cast iron push nipples. So, I mean, they are top of the line quality built. They are the lower end of the higher end Weil-McLean or the Burnhams, but the Penncos are a nice boiler. The supply or the return can either come from the top or the side of the boiler. So it's really going to be a nice install. You guys are not going to want to miss it. We are going to be ripping out this old Utica and putting in a new Pennco. So guys, come along for the ride. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below. Like always, let's do yours next, baby. All right, here we are. And this old oil-fired little Dunkirk is coming out. No, it's a Utica. Little 2-zone.
Okay.
It's coming out.
So if it's that narrow,
yeah,
the other one, maybe it's going to make it. The gun is going to be a problem.
The gun I can take off. No, the gun I can unbolt. But this tiger loop we're going to reuse.
That's pretty nice.
We just got to find a valve. There's a valve on top of that tank there? There should be a valve on top of that tank. Because there's no valve here.
There's no valve on top.
There's no top on top of the tank?
It's going to be on the bottom right here in the front.
Let's see. Yeah, it's one pipe turned into 2 with this tiger loop here.
Interesting.
All right, so why don't we do this? I'm going to take a trip upstairs, take my marker. I'm going to turn on thermostat upstairs. You see the circulators behind there?
Yep.
You see the 2 behind there?
I see them.
I'm going to turn the first floor thermostat on.
Okay.
Just label, I guess, on the top of the pipe here. This, you could label here, Rich. Label here.
Okay.
Top of the 3/4. And these are already labeled. You see the flow checks, second and first?
Okay.
So just mark whatever circulator I turn on right now. Label it first floor. Tell me.
You're just confirming it.
Well, no, which return?
saying, okay.
Which return is the first floor?
All right, let's do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Which return? Let's see. I'm gonna turn it on. All right. Let's go to this thermostat here. This old Honeywell. Let's see if he got it. All right, you know which one that is? Yep. All right, so mark that first floor. Okay, let me turn it off. All right. Guys, we're going to disconnect that tiger loop. We're going to disconnect thermostat, wiring. We're going to start draining this boiler. 1980s.
She's got
The
stuff
boom box. Who makes it?
from the 80s.
Who makes it?
I don't know.
York's. Double cassette. Oh, man. You think this thing still works?
No.
No, right? No. Junk. Wow. What are they fermenting here? What are they?
Olives.
Olives and stuff.
Yeah,
Wow.
but guess what? I'm gonna do that.
I ain't eating it. We're just going to rip this thing out. Install this new one. Get him some heat. Oh, God. The amount of cobwebs down here in this basement. Not good. All right. Let's start draining this guy. Watch out for the cobwebs. Watch out for the cobwebs. Oh, man. Watch out for the cobwebs. Charlotte's Web. Oh, man. All right. Guys, I got a little pony pump hooked up. Right now, we're going to shut. Oh, man. The feed going into this right here. They're not using this coil no more. So this cold water domestic feed. You're all done there. This is our feed going in. Blood pressure reducing valve. We're gonna kill. We're gonna open up our drain. Watch out for the cobwebs. Oh man. Let's open up our drain. Oh yeah. Oh, this thing's shot. There's a drain. Oh, ain't open or what? go. Okay, there we go. Get this open. Start draining this baby. Let's plug her in. Let's plug her in right here. Plug her in. Let's get her pumping. She's pumping. Very nice. Beautiful. There's no drip right here. Let's open up this relief valve. Beautiful. Let's get pumping. All this is coming out. We already labeled second floor, first floor, second floor supply, first floor supply right here. Return. All this is coming out. Right now we're gonna see if we can find power or if we can find breaker. Let's get our non-contact electrical tester on our power and all of this mess. And let's see. What breaker does it say? Does it say anything?
No.
Nothing on 3, 4, 5, 6, kitchen, middle, basement. Let's go with number 5. With our power? Yep. All right, her coffee pot's coming off soon. Let's see. Let me know when that turns off, okay?
No. 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 No.
Really?
No. Yes.
That one?
Flip it again.
Power on?
Power on. Flip it again. That's it.
All right. We're gonna call this. We're gonna call this.
Hello. Hello.
Boiler. It's a boiler, not a furnace. Talk about these cobwebs. Look at these fucking cobwebs all over. Wow. Holy shit. That had a coil until it got calcified and
Okay.
they don't use it no more, and then somebody installed this
Okay.
little 40 gallon heater for them. Alright, so we got the line in for the water heater that feeds this aquastat. What are you disconnecting now?
I'm taking the connector out.
Alright.
Bring up
You
the.
could probably just pull this FBX connector here
Okay.
on the EMT and just find that feed, because the rest is garbage.
Yes, it's
Find that feed. I'm gonna wiggle it for you. I think they're using,
Hold on.
okay,
I got this block right here. It's a key.
all that can get cut. Actually, all of it can get cut.
Okay.
So we had the domestic cold off right there at the meter.
You're not gonna have water in this boiler.
Water in the bottom. I got most of it out. Let's see. Okay.
Okay, I'm just saying.
That's fine. There it is. All right. The old one is out. We do not take boilers down steps no more, nor do we take the old ones out. We got a crew to take that out for us. So right now I'm going to sweep this area. We're going to get the old one out. So we're going to go to the floor.
Right there.
Those oil boilers, they are heavy. Let's see.
3-inch plywood, bro.
Wow.
Feel it.
Oh yeah, it's hollow. All right.
See?
Couple of more coats of paint.
That light.
Be all right. Yeah. Eat it right
That
up.
was right there.
It's not easy, man.
I don't know
That's
if you're gonna
not
have
easy.
to put it.
So what do I have to yell? I have to yell at Manny?
Yeah.
You sure?
Sure.
Fucking guy, man. Where's my little Pennco? Thank you. There she is.
It's on pipe.
Coming out. It's on pipe, right? Nice little roller. There she is. Oil bucket with the Pennco blade. Alright, there goes our barometric damper going in. Let me know when I can screw.
Go ahead. I'm gonna hold it.
Right there?
Yeah, I'm right there.
There we go. Right there. Beautiful. Get the other side. There you go. Nice. We're gonna put our weight. Beautiful. Go ahead. Okay. Alright, so we're using Junior, the JRF spiral ventilation, a quarter threaded. They didn't have any press, so we're doing that. 2 0015 3-speed circulators, isolation pump flanges with the full face gaskets. What else? Our 9D, our backflow preventer, our bushing. This is going to be our purge and one more purge. Where's my other purge? Isolation flange, all IPS. They didn't have any press. Unbelievable. Where's my other? That's for my expansion tank. All right, let's get 2 more female adapters. We got 1 and 1 more. Where is she? Let's see. It came off. Wow, make sure we check these O-rings, man. This is crazy. That would have sucked. We would have pressed it.
I am not falling.
Oh, man. Make sure you check your fittings. Yes. Damn. All right, this we're going to be using as our return. Our supply is right here coming up. 2 pumps here and 2 returns right there with purge. And now we're using the rigid, the RP241 press tool. And we're setting up our 0015E circulators right now. We're going to be using these full face gaskets because I like these. And we got our internal flow check. Make sure the direction of flow is the way you want it to go. So this is for loop right here, shows you the indication of flow. So we're gonna mount this. 1 pump there, another pump right there. That's good, beautiful. So you want to do the domestic water now?
Yeah, you want to do it?
Let's do here. Let's put a backflow preventer there.
Let's do it.
Let's go. That's what it looks like.
It is. Good, the back on the floor.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's
horrible
terrible.
Spot. Pressure reducing valve and a nice lunch. Damn. Nice.
All right, during lunch we'll call. I'm gonna call Chris.
Nah, that looks good. That looks good, and this tastes good.
Okay.
Good job, Tom. Here's our return. I'm gonna make this up. Where's my Nipix? Man, adapter. 3/4 boiler drain. Oh, Nipix.
Okay.
You're good? Another nipple and that backflow preventer, and we should be good. Oh, come on, Nipix. Nipix, give me a problem, Nipix. Not today, baby. Oh, come on. There you are. All right. Oh, beautiful. All right. Then we'll run 2 isolation ball valves with the purge on the return, and we'll be good. All right, so which one you want to make first floor? Which one you want to make second floor?
I want to make this one second floor.
Why not? We can do that. All right, so a piece of 3/8 threaded rod here with a piece of Kindorf to hold all this weight. 30 flex draw expansion tank, isolation valve with purge, spiral vent, pressure reducing valve, supply. We are pumping away from the expansion tank.
Okay.
And that is how it's done. All right. Beautiful. Show the people what we're using on the return. Big thumbs up to Webstone over at supplyhouse.com. We're using an isolation press ball valve with a purge so we can bleed this return. Show Webstone. Big thumbs up to supplyhouse.com. Very nice. Handle is reversible. Beautiful. Very nice. These are going on both of the returns over there.
I know what my house is worth.
All right, guys, this is what we got so far. We got 2 zones on the supply, pumping away, just how your boy likes it. We got our 2 purge stations in the back. We're gonna come down to pick up this return right here, 3/4 M, 1 elbow, 1 T, and probably 2 pieces of pipe. So then we'll do the wiring. We got our line voltage here, L1 in neutral, and then our 2 line voltage thermostats up there. They are feeding power to both thermostats and then coming back each on a red and a white. So they're sharing power. So we're going to power our L1 to our line going to our thermostats, and then 1 thermostat coming back and another thermostat coming back. So let's do our purge stations, tie this in, fill this boiler up, put about 20 pounds in there, and we'll test it. Here we go. Got our purge stations back there. Right now we're going to fill it, and then we're going to do our oil line. Domestic cold. We got to do a drip leg though. Here we go. You ready? Let's open up our expansion tank. Nice and easy.
Who did the snipper here? You did?
Me, why? It's bad?
Oh, no, I just, no Teflon?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, it's just...
Yeah, there is.
All right.
Nice spiral vent, let it do a thing. I gotta put a drip leg on the relief valve.
Yes, yes.
Let's see. Rotated the orientation of the heads. Beautiful. Fill this baby up. Let's see, I got this drain closed. Yeah, all right.
Everyone did pretty
Wow.
good.
Pretty good, right? Quick,
Think so.
quick. You know, when you know what you're doing, make things go quick. You know, and you got the right shit.
Got that stuff.
You got the right shit. You got the right tools, and we'll just wire it. Put our switch right here. Did the chimney breach. New furnace cement back there. All new 6-inch flue. Barometric damper. Fill it right now. So far, so good. We're gonna fast fill it. Don't go over 30, or you'll blow that relief valve. Put 22 pounds in. That's good for that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Good. Alright, let's wire it up. And that's how she came out. Beautiful. Oh yeah, let that spiral vent do its thing, baby. Spiral vent. Very nice. Let it do its thing. Beautiful. So I had to call my old boss last night. I used to work before the hospital.
Yeah.
Used to work in the nursing home. He was an oil burner guy.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah, I just had to freshen up on some of my oil burner skills. So this plug needs to go in. If we'll open that for me. That bypass plug has to go in if you're using a 2-pipe system. You see it right here,
This
bypass plug.
thing here?
Yeah, don't lose it.
Don't lose it.
Don't lose it. You gotta put that bypass plug in if you're using a 2-pipe oil feed. And find out which Allen key goes for that. A ton of air. That spiral vent is amazing. Beautiful.
So there's 2 pieces in here.
One's a plug.
One's a plug, yes.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
And one's a screw.
Yeah, the plug. We're gonna put this guy in. What size Allen key is that? Let's see. Move the bypass plug. Right there, bypass plug access into the inlet of the oil fill under here. These 2 ports, 1 and 2, and the return goes back to the tiger loop. That's it?
Yep.
All right, let's see this. All right, so our plug went in here, right? Plug went on this side here. Now we're gonna open up this firematic valve. Let's see. Maybe we can bleed it. Okay. All right, right now we're gonna wire our box. We're gonna mount our box, put our switch, run all of our electric in here. So let's get these knockouts out of the way. Let's get my linemans. We're using Klein's linemans. We're gonna go right in the center. Right in the center there. That knockout out. All right, guys, so I got my switch wired here now. We're gonna make some pigtails. We're gonna send power to the hydrostat control here. We're going to send power to our 2-zone Argo switching relay, and we're also going to send power to our Honeywell Aquastat control that controls this oil-fired water heater. So I'm looking for a spot to mount this Argo. I know a lot of you guys use Pennco's switching relays. I like Pennco's too, but you know, I'm here to support all types of minorities and colors and races, and today we're going with Argo, so I really like it. Just trying to find a spot for it. So, guys, let me know what you think. Right in front? What are you thinking? I don't know. Try to change that pump and then get some water on this control. What do you think? Might even just mount it right here, maybe, possibly. I'm not sure. Can I get away with mounting it there? Possibly, but I think I'm gonna go with right there. All right, so guys, I got my Argo 2-zone switching relay right here where I want it. I made all my pigtails. Yes, I'm using wire nuts. It is okay. Wire nuts are approved. Guys, we got our L1, L2 coming in. Right now, we're going to do our circulators. We got our ground pigtails. Right now, we're going to do our first floor and second floor circulators to the zone relay and button this up. Then we're going to run thermostat. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this 3-wire thermostat. I don't know why they did it. This is my first time I've seen it like this. 3 wires, they are sharing a same power. So they're sharing R, 2 thermostats, and they come back on a red and a white. So I'm going to show you what I do here. I'm pretty sure it's going to work. We're going to send the common power that they're using to one of the T legs on TT, and we're going to jumper from here to the other zone, and then on our dedicated red and white, red for one zone is going to go on TT priority zone, and the other white is going to go on the TT zone 2. So we're not going to be using priority, so the priority switch is off. So that's how I'm going to do it. I think it's going to work, but let me button all this up. And right now we have our hydrostat tied in, and yeah, let's run power for our circulators. Here we go. All right, guys, while Richie's still outside arguing with his real estate agent, we got the 2 Pennco 0015E 3-speed circulators wired in. We got our little BX RAN right here. Right now we're going to work on the end switch from the hydrostat to the zone relay, and we're using thermostat wire. We're using 5 thermostat wire. So this is what I have in the truck. I usually don't carry 2 wire. It's usually 4 or more, guys. In case one of these wires go bad, you do have options to change it. Right now we're going to use red and white because that's standard, and that's what we're using as the end switch. So let's tie this in, take this little grommet out on top, and let's wire the end switch to TT on the top 2 terminals right here. All right, so guys, we are working on thermostat wire now. Now, don't get confused here. I've never seen this before. I'm going to try something new here. There are 3 wires coming down from upstairs. Mind you, there's 2 zones here. Black, white, and red. Black is the, I don't want to say common, but they're using this shared power. That was 120 on the previous boiler. Right now, I am going to try and tie the shared line onto one of the T terminals with a jumper, and then separate the red, which is first floor, and the white, which is second floor, on each of the zones. So there'll be not constant power, but we are going to jump from one zone to the other zone on this common or neutral, this shared line that's feeding both thermostats. So let's use red, which is the first floor upstairs on the back of that thermostat, and white, which is the second floor. So let's put T, red, and white on either zone. So but make sure that zone corresponds to that circulator down here. So let's tie that in. Let's fire this up. Let's get them some hot water, and let's get them some heat. All right, so guys, we got our T1, T2 on one zone, and a T1 and a T2 on the other zone. These are our thermostats here, guys. So everything is tied in right here by our switch. Right now we're gonna run end switch. This Argo 2-zone switching relay comes with 2 end switches. If you were to put 2 boilers in tandem, you have XX as an end switch, and you have X2 as another end switch. So we only got 1 boiler here. We're gonna run our TT that sends the signal from XX to TT down to the burner to fire this baby up. So right now we're just gonna run this through our little grommet here. I probably should come underneath, but that's okay. I'm gonna see if I have enough space here. If not, Might have to be a little longer. I'm just gonna sneak this right in here and come up XX and feed this, bleed these oil lines, and fire this thing up and get them some hot water. All right, guys, they only gave me 2 grommets. You know, these plastic black grommets here, which are pretty nice. Only have 2, so I'm gonna run this end switch on top. I'm gonna make it look as neat as possible, just like that. We're gonna make a cut here, and we're using red and white, guys. Don't forget your color combo. Maybe it's time for some new cutters. What do you think? All right. So we're just using red and white as our end switch, okay? We're gonna keep these, but we're gonna cut them for now. The blue, the yellow, and the green. We're only using red and white. This is our end switch to fire the boiler. This is what sends the signal. I like Argo's relay. It's pretty nice. A lot of you use Pennco's out there. Pennco's good too. I used to use them, but I like to support the other companies out there. I don't know who the hell is calling me? All right. Sorry, guys. The phone is ringing. Guys, if your phone is not ringing, you're doing something wrong. All right, there's XX, the other end of this end switch. This is what's gonna fire the boiler. Get my fat fingers in there. All right, right now we're gonna restore power, but let's get them up and running with some hot water. So let's do that. Okay, and that don't look that bad, just like that. That don't look bad, beautiful. All right. Let me go to the panel, switch the breaker, and let's fire this thing up. All right, guys, I got the breaker on here. Now we're gonna flip our switch, and if we did this right, this red light would come on this relay, and we'd get power on. I think I got one of the thermostats on upstairs, but we're gonna try right now. There it is. Both zones are actually calling. All right, good, I got both thermostats on. All right, there you go, guys. And that is how you wire it. Right now we're gonna shut this down. We're gonna button all this up. And first we're going to see why this thing is not coming on, because this tank is cold. This tank is cold, and why this burner is not coming on. Let me see if there's power here. Oh, there's nothing there. Now there's power. Oh, there we go. We got something here. Looks like the motor is shot. Let's see if this thing fires up. Don't look like it. Wow. There's power at our aquastat. Bad protector relay, I think. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Oh yeah, this thing is shot. All right. Let's button this up, and man, I don't carry oil parts on the truck, but I think we got a bad protector relay here. Power comes in from my switch, sends power to the aquastat. Aquastat sends power to the protector relay. The relay tells boiler to fire, and it also feeds the CAD cell and turns the motor on. And this thing is sounding really weird. Wow, interesting. All right, let's see what else we can do here. All right, so we did get them some hot water. Gave a smack on the little protector relay. It's on now, and these zones are circulating. But we just need this boiler fire up. So I'm gonna bleed these lines and get them some heat. Here we go. All right, guys, after messing around with this for a few minutes, we got both of our zones calling here. We're using UEI's DL479T voltmeter. We have 120 coming in on L1 and common. Let me just show you guys. Come on, get in there. L1 and common. We got 120 there. But we have no power on B1 and B2 coming out of this control. This control is bad right out of the box. And you can just confirm that I have nothing coming out of this. I got TT jumped here, and that should send direct power through B1 and B2. And I have nothing. Nothing. Let's confirm one more time. L1 in common, 120. And I have nothing on B1 and B2 going down to the burner. Nothing. Got a bad control. Bad control right out of the box. Nothing. I got power here. I'm not even getting illumination on my LEDs. There's no illumination on my LEDs. This thing is kaput. Garbage. All right. Let's go head to AF and get a warranty replacement. All right, guys, there's two ways you can check voltage on a circuit. You can either do it L1 to ground, or you can do it across the load from L1 to common. We're gonna do one more time to confirm. One more time to confirm. We're gonna go L1 to ground. We got 120. L1 to ground. Got my ground right here. We got 120. Right now we're gonna go across the load. Across the load. L1 and common. 120. We got a bad control here. No more messing around. It's late. They have hot water. This boiler's not gonna be fired up today. It's getting late in the day, but we need to go get a new control. Wow, all right, guys, I'm gonna run to AF Supply. I'm gonna get it done quick. I'm gonna dismantle this hydrostat control. First, we're gonna kill power because I have to disconnect power from here, and then we'll turn water heater on after we wire nut these L1 and L2. So let's disconnect and let's get them a new hydrostat. So guys, it's getting late out here. We do have the new control right here, brand new. And guys, I just wanted to show you guys. Read the instruction manual, guys. It's there for a reason. It's not garbage. It's not a bookmark. It is there for your knowledge. And these flow charts, big thumbs up to Hydrostat with these flow charts. A lot of these companies have these troubleshooting flow charts, and it specifically says, is there 120 volt power to B1, B2? If there's no power there, after there is L1 and neutral hooked up, replace the control. Guys, I do enjoy reading. You can see all these manuals that I have up in here, and then I have down here in my center console. Doesn't take much to read, guys. They're giving you the answers right here. Just take some time out of your day to comprehend it. All right, let's go put this hydrostat in and let's get out of here. All right, guys, don't forget the knockout here for your probe that's going inside this well, okay? You're gonna insert it. Make sure it's in there. All right. You're gonna loosen up your set screw. You're gonna put the controller on the well, and you're gonna tighten it up. Flathead screw. Like my buddy says, it ain't rocket science. And just like that, guys, voila. Give it another little pump. Make it tight. Make it tight. Tight like a tiger. All right, let's start putting everything back together now. Let's do the end switch. TT. TT, remember, is your red and white. That was your red and white, your TT. And these are not polarity sensitive, so you can put whatever color you're feeling on whatever terminal you wish. They are not polarity sensitive. Alright, TT. There's your end switch. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got the new hydrostat controller in, and right now we're going to fire it up. We still got to tighten up that box, switch box to this relay box, but let's see what we got. This pump should come on. This should send a signal from L1, L2 to B1, B2. Send down. Oil pump should come on, and this should fill up with number 2 oil. Let's see. Oh, we got illumination. Where's our Earl? There's our Earl. There she is. Wow, we got ignition. We got ignition. Look at this prime. This is gonna come up. Oh, we definitely have ignition. She's sputtering. Definitely some air in there. Oh, she went off. Pump running. Pump prime. It's got to prime again. All right, let's prime this pump. That's a pump prime indicator right there. Let's prime this pump. All right. Primer. All right, guys. After priming that pump, I need this tiger loop to get full. She's coming. Burn out oil again. Yep. All right. Freaking burner was smoking. There's no oil in there. I believe there is a prime on this Genesis controller. We're going to try it because it does say pump prime hold. I'm going to try it. Let's see. There's target loop. Should be filling up with oil. All right, there's our prime, pump prime ignition. It should be filling up with oil. Got a little movement on our line here. Open. Want this thing to prime again. Let's hold it down. There's my prime. There we go, prime. There we go. There we go. more time. Pump prime, okay. You should see number 2 fuel oil in this tiger loop right here. Interesting. I'm gonna get this fucking tiger loop to get primed. Try it one more time. Prime that pump, baby. Come on, baby. It wants to. Oh, she ain't priming and I want to get out of here. There we go. That's what we want to see. There we go. That's what we want to see. We want that tiger loop to get filled. So guys, what I did was I just bled some of the air out of the hoses right here. So she's purring. Right now we're going to do a combustion test and check CO levels, check CO2 levels, and oxygen. So don't forget to bleed your hoses, guys. That tiger loop should get full with all number 2 oil. She's purging. She is, whew, she's kicking. All right, guys, let's tighten up all this and let's let this run for a few minutes. I gotta put in my damper. She's purring, beautiful. Guys, right now we're going to load up the Testo 320. We're going to let this thing fire up. We're going to do a flue gas analysis. We're working with number 2 fuel oil. Going to let this run for a few seconds. Tire look nice and primed. Wait for ignition. Got ignition. All right, let's do a full analysis. Then we do a draft test. Let's get my Allen keys and loosen this. We want to go right over the flue. We're going to start this. Do a nice combustion analysis with the Testo 320. Keep our part of the million of CO at a minimum of 50. Want to get close to 0 as possible. There's some oil that was dumped in there, so let that burn off a little bit. With our CO2, we don't want anything above 12 on an oil boiler. So 10, 11 is good. I'm happy with. And oxygen could be a little lower. Watch when we mess with the damper. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. She's an 87%er. That's beautiful. Guys, we're gonna get our printer. We're gonna print this. Let it run for a few more minutes. Beautiful. We're gonna purge these zones. We're gonna change this pump speed to medium. Beautiful. That's where we like it. We're gonna print. Beautiful. Perfect. Lovely. I just put new ink in the printer. All right, guys, and there you have it. This we're gonna stick to the boiler. We're gonna leave him some cards. But meanwhile, he knows who to call. All right, guys, we want this supply to make temp, and the returns also. Beautiful. They're gonna get hotter. Let this boiler run a little bit. But that is how you install a 2-zone hydronic oil-fired Pennco 4-section boiler, guys. That is how it's done, guys. It really came out good. I'm happy with it. You got first floor, second floor, isolation flanges, 9D backflow preventer, pressure reducing valve, expansion tank, spiral vent, barometric damper, 2-zone switching relay by Argo, Beckett Genesis 2750, 7505, ignition transformer. Guys, really came out nice. Hydrostat. Really came out nice. 1.25 inch press, 3/4 press, really came out good. Isolation valves with purge, really nice, guys. Redid the chimney breach back there. That is how it's done, guys. All right, hope everybody enjoyed it. Stay blessed, stay safe. Like always, guys, let's do yours next, baby. And there you have it, guys. Where the fuck is Richie? Richie's chit-chatting. Richie likes to talk. Man, guys, and that's how you do it, guys. I'm giving you the blueprint on how to do it, guys. Why pay me a lot of money to come in and do a boiler install or any repairs in your house? Guys, we make this content solely for you guys. We are passing along the knowledge, guys. Knowledge is power, and man, knowledge is sexy, guys. So don't pay me a lot of money to come and do it. I'm giving you the blueprint. So take a few notes from this content. If you have an oil boiler, specifically a Pennco hydronic boiler, man, the proof is in the pudding on this one, guys. You cannot screw it up. Well, nope, I take that back. You can screw it up, but we are here to help, guys. Give us a call, 646-423-2174, guys. We're a phone call away. Guys, hope everybody enjoys their weekend. Stay blessed, stay safe. Like always, let's do yours next, baby.